time. And then we never have to go to a public hearing because it's such a small change. Now, if you wanted to put 10 tables out there, we'd say that's significant enough to where you can put this to the public hearing again.
You mentioned special events. Could the facility at some point perhaps be rented out for a private party, and would there be live entertainment in that tent outside?
Okay. Well, the condition we proposed specifically says no live entertainment.
Anyway.
Regardless, it's not, I mean, this is where you have to put on your thinking cap and put scenarios. As a community, what are the specific things that would most concern you? So, I mean, if we don't have it in the conditions, it's hard to enforce something that is not specifically prohibited. So, if there's a certain type of scenario, this would be the time to address it.
Somewhere down the line, that 30 by 30 space could be used for a private party, maybe an event where they were going to cater, the restaurant was going to cater it, and there could then be a private party set up out there, and there could be live entertainment.
No. The answer is no on the live entertainment if the commission adopts the draft conditions. And I think this is the minimum. This is the minimum that you can attach extra, but I don't think they're going to go down from what we drafted. And a lot of that comes from the input of the police, of the sheriff's department. So these conditions are fairly set. We base our parking on occupancy load. So we require one parking spot per three people of occupancy load. So there's about 61, and so we require 21 parking spots. Now, if it's going to be used more than that, then we would have to make a decision: is he exceeding the use of his permit?
Okay. I have a couple of questions. The first one, I want to know your meaning interpretation of live entertainment. What does that consist of? Also, what about the residential houses around this proposed restaurant? It's a family restaurant now, correct?
Yes.
Is that, to my understanding, you are putting in a family restaurant? I would like to know why you selected this area and not someplace else. Why this area?
Well, I plan on living here.
Do you live here now?
Not quite, but I plan to live here.
You plan to move over here?
Yes.
So you selected this site to start a business, a family restaurant. I'm just trying to understand.
Well, this is America. Everyone has a right to open a
Yes, and
business.
everybody does, but, I would want to live somewhere where people would be more welcoming.
Well, there are a lot of...
understand,
You're
they're
not
not
going
too welcoming for this.
Well, you're not going to please everyone. Okay? And there's people that don't like people just because they don't like them. They have to find a reason why. I mean, we're in a church, and I respect everybody in here. I have nothing but good things to say about everybody. That's what I'm all about. I'm not an evil person, an vindictive person. I don't look for things to go after people. My thing is everyone's welcome at my place. It's there. If they do not want to go there, it's America. It's a free country. They don't have to go there.
That's true, but please let me finish. This is Antelope Acres. It's a family community. I'm a teacher over at the school down the road there. I've been there for close to 12 years. We've lived out here for almost over 6 years.
I understand
so, again, you're either part of this community as a family, and it's family-oriented. We have really strong ethical American values here. And I'm sorry, I'm not quite sure where this restaurant ties into that. So again, I would like your meaning and your interpretation for live entertainment, because I'm not quite sure that it's the same as what I might interpret that or perceive that to be.
Well, maybe Andrew would be better to answer that. And this is it's not my interpretation, it's what the zoning code says. So if you go online, you go LA County zoning code, under L, it's the first section, you're going to look up live entertainment, and it's going to have some definition in there. So that's what our zoning enforcement folks have to
Is
go by.
that a live band then?
I don't know offhand if I have the zoning code, I could read you the definition.
Or you
I
can
would
just
say,
play CD music as loud as you want.
I would say light entertainment probably means people playing instruments.
People playing
But
instruments.
the point is, because this is not an over-the-counter decision by the staff, this is something that the applicant has to approach the community, and if he asks, he goes before the planning commission. This is a discretionary permit. It gives the commission and the community a chance to fashion something that's suitable. Alcohol sales are considered a privilege, and it does have an impact on the communities. Hence, we provide this opportunity. So we can write something much more specific and concrete into the conditions. And the only thing is, we request that the town council has a formal position, because the commission is more likely to adopt something that they know has been vetted to the community and it's been formally voted on. And the problem at the last public hearing was there were a lot of letters and emails, but there was no single position that they could look at and say, we will adopt this.
Well, we had I can clarify a little bit, I'm going to shed some light on that. I wrote the commission, or the county a letter, and I said, I couldn't take a position, give the town council, because we couldn't get the information we requested. Mr. Morales was either unable or unwilling to provide the information. Now, the menu is one issue. We want to know if it's a restaurant, what's the menu look like? What's the seating plan look like? We've got maps here. There were other questions. Grapevine's coming, and I'm hearing that the nearest neighbor to Mr. Morales, who's sitting right in the front row, she was supposed to be very excited about this restaurant going in there, and I was kind of confused with that when I heard it. Yeah.
He heard that you were...
We were reported to have been very excited about it, and so then we're hearing a lot of the grapevine stuff. I'm glad to see you here. I'd like to know your opinion about it.
I'm just concerned as an educator, so close to students who come to
Well,
our
and-
school. If it's there till, what time the operation?
Well, I want to emphasize that.
Please let me finish.
I'm sorry.
Please let me finish. My students are going to be coming to school, hearing loud music and whatever else is going on, and I have a concern for that as a teacher. As an educator, we have enough that we have to take in. Are we going to night school? Excuse me?
Are they going to night school?
No, I'm not going to night school.
Your students going to night school. They're not following you.
You're not following me? My students should be doing their...
hear music? That's what
Let her finish. My students, they should be in bed at an appropriate time at night. If there's a lot of commotion going outside that they can hear and they're not able to get their sleep in, yes, it will take and bother them the next morning.
Well, and we did, several of us who wrote letters to express concern that this is a bedroom community with a lot of commuters that are getting up at 4 a.m. in the morning to get down to the Southland, and the rumor has it that this establishment will be frequented by motorcyclists, and so there's that noise too. And even if it's not motorcycles going by, if it's till 10 o'clock at night, then is that going to be disruptive to the
Community.
The other issue was the hours of operation in relation